everybody. This morning I am talking to Kamiya from Brex. Kamiya, how you doing today?
Good, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. How are you?
I'm doing great, considering the circumstances.
Yes,
And
despite
it's hard,
everything.
yeah, it's hard for everyone, but like we said before, we gotta go on. So very excited to have you on today. Tell me a little bit about your background, please.
Yes. So, hello, everyone. My name is Kamiya Alsop, and I am the head of e-commerce partnerships at Brex. For those of you who may not know, Brex is a corporate card for growing businesses. We currently service 4 verticals, including early stage tech, late stage tech, life sciences, and probably the most relevant for this community, e-commerce. Before joining Brex in 2019, I spent 3 years at American Express in their merchant services business, managing a $3 billion portfolio of pure play online retail and online services companies. Today, I work with e-commerce agency partners, groups like ASGTG, influencers, ISVs, VARs, to really educate on the value of Brex and how Brex can help their customers, members, followers really finance their e-commerce business and grow given the circumstances.
Right. Okay. So very impressive background. Tell me, what do you see now with COVID-19, how it's affecting e-commerce? Now, obviously, we know if you have masks and sanitizers, they're going to sell. But what have you seen, perhaps, which is not obvious from like a macro level?
Yep. So I think what was most obvious to me, literally starting at the beginning of 2020 to now, is a lot of our e-commerce customers were feeling a squeeze. Those who were getting inventory from China, for instance, kind of felt it first. What we've seen over the past couple of weeks, now that COVID has entered the United States, is a lot of either growing demand or shrinking demand, depending on the area of business you are in the economy. So we've seen growth in food and beverage, health and wellness, be that at-home workout systems or vitamin shops. Where we've seen a little bit of a decline is like the not so necessary goods, like luxury items. And that's really where we're trying to help our customers survive over the next 2, 3, 6, 9 months with financing options that allow you to push out your payment for inventory for ad spend over the course of 60 days.
Do you think online shopping will change because of COVID?
I do. I am of the mindset that maybe right now people are pulling back because there is some uncertainty in the economy, like when their next paycheck is coming or what the market will do tomorrow. But I do think in the coming months, maybe when things return to normal, there will be a much larger need for an online shopping system. I think we were so used to shaking hands and going and buying our things in person that now there's going to be a little bit more fear around being in larger spaces or around other people, and we'll rely more heavily on buying our goods online.
But I think another angle is that there's a certain segment of society what maybe didn't really see the need to buy anything online. And now that they're forced into it, like the over 70 crowd, they may not have. But now that they see how easy it is and how good it is, and they're sort of forced into it, I think those shoppers are not going back to the mall.
I agree. And I think the same could probably be said for brick and mortar companies that hadn't moved to online yet. So in a world in which, I can't go to my local hardware store, they might have opened an online business at this time in order to keep business going.
All right.
And they're not going to go back.
No, they're not going to go back when they see how easy it is. How do you how does American Express handle such turmoil? I mean, were you there? How long were you in America?
I was there for 3 years, so I wasn't there during the 2008 crisis or anything like that. But what I've heard today is that they're deferring small business payments for up to 3 months. I think what's unique about Brex in this instance is that we offer true 60 days afloat. So whereas Amex, if I were to buy $20 worth of inventory today and $20 worth of inventory tomorrow, I would owe a full $40 at the end of 30 days. At Brex, if I were to buy $20 worth of inventory today, I would owe that $20 in 60 days And if I bought another 20 tomorrow, I would owe that 20 in 61 days. So it really is true float that allows you to manage your cash flow a little more effectively.
I see. Now, I mean, like with American Express, see, one thing what's different about this crisis, which is, I think, good and positive, is I'm just trying to think anything optimistic.
Yeah, silver linings.
Is that structurally everything is fine. So, like, if tomorrow this issue is solved, and I mean, it's just a matter of time before it's solved, everything is in place. And the business is there. You just take the employees back. So I think there's a strong possibility of things getting back very quickly. Okay, so tell me exactly how Brex works. And first of all, how long has Brex around?
So Brex was founded in 2017 with its startup product. So just for some brief history, our founders are two young Brazilians, and they had gone through Y Combinator for a virtual reality company. And they found at the time they were having a lot of trouble obtaining financing. So they switched their idea while in Y Combinator to a corporate card for startups. Since then, they've taken a vertical by vertical approach to corporate cards because someone who has a virtual reality company, like a tech company, for instance, wants different rewards than a D2C brand selling on Amazon. We have points multipliers for our startup program, and then we have this true 60 days of float for our e-commerce product. Right. So that's the main draw of the e-commerce product, but it also is no interest, no fees. And for companies that do over 500K in monthly sales, there's no personal guarantee, which is huge.
Right, which is huge. Now, do you take the funds from Amazon?
Yeah, so we can link directly to your Amazon, to Shopify, really to whatever like system that you use. And then we track those sales accordingly and manage your limit to that number.
So and has anything changed because of COVID-19 or no?
No, we still are using the same systems because like even since COVID-19, I think we're being a little more strategic in our underwriting process, meaning we are paying special attention to each account that comes through to manage our own risk, but still offering limits that are 7 to 10% higher than that of Amex or other competitors.
Have you seen a spike up?
We have. So demand-wise, yes. I think what Brex is designed for is, hedging against uncertainty or seasonality. So, I mean, this is a period of pure uncertainty. So a lot of people are coming, having heard about Brex, knowing full well that we offer a full 60 days of interest-free float, and trying to see if that's helpful for their companies. I think what we've noticed over the past couple of weeks is some of the larger companies that didn't typically think that they needed float or, a deferred payment system are coming back and saying, hey, like maybe it would help me if I were able to push this out 60 days.
Right. Have you heard anything about Amazon stopping to lend?
I have not about stopping to lend. No.
Amazon.
No, I haven't. I think where there is some concern, not necessarily about Amazon, but about fulfillment, is like how long can delivery workers continue to do what they're doing?
Right, but even that, like I said, it's not a 6-month thing. It's 2 weeks, 4 weeks.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to just walk me through the sign-up process, and you had a special deal for us. So.
Yes. So the sign-up process is very easy if you're interested. So our underwriting requirements require 100K in monthly sales in order to qualify for our e-commerce product. And you have to be based in the US and be more than a sole proprietor. But if you hit those qualifications, you can apply at www.brex.com/ASGTG 2020. And we are offering a $750 sign-up bonus after you spend $1,000 and waived card fees for life. But I'm sure we can include the link in a written area of this newsletter.
Right, we'll include the link. And okay, so thank you very much. I know already quite a few people have expressed interest and have signed up.
Yes, no, and if there's any questions, you can feel free to direct them to me as well. Happy to chat through anything.
Okay, I definitely will. And thank you for coming on in these trying times. And I hope we'll get through it safe and healthy.
Yes, thank you, Ed. Speak to you soon.
You will. Thank you.
Bye.